next big thing that you guys are moving toward is the bond. Selling this to parents because it now goes to the voters.
Yeah.
You have a few, probably not a few. You have some parents saying, "Well, we're not going to support the bond now because we are unhappy." And I know you did it earlier, but I'm going to give you the last few minutes or 1 minute. Sell the bond to these parents that are not happy with this decision.
We can't change what you don't like now without your support. So without new schools, it's the status quo of this particular vote. But if we have more schools, things are going to change, and the bonds are setting up for the future. We have to have the new schools in the areas. And it's not just in District 5 and 6. It's all of the districts.
1, 2, 3, 4,
every district has bond needs. And we're expanding. And we need to be able to have the facilities for our children. And again, it's about the kids. And we need that. So if you don't like what way the vote went, you got to vote for the bond so we can build the schools so that there'll be some future realignments where you might like what's happening. Top of the vote is South Meck with being rebuilt. We've got to look at it. And your kids are going to South Meck, new facility. We need those middle schools.
Yeah. I understand that some people aren't going to like the change, but I think we can all acknowledge that if you've been in quite a few of our schools, and I will say my kid's school is on the bond, and the amount of time that staff and teachers deal with building issues, or my daughter's kindergarten classroom, if the AC breaks at this point, they can't fix it. Parts don't exist anymore. So we've got schools that, are 60 years old. We have got schools that are overcrowded. So we really, really need more classrooms. Again, I'm just going to anchor on, we don't have enough classrooms in this county so that we keep the student and teacher ratio low. And we also don't want to be worried about if they're cold or if they have the right materials. So or
running water. Yes. There's a school on the west side, well water.
Yeah, it's not even on public sewage. So I hope that people can separate boundary decisions from the fact that we need to invest further, not only in your kid, but all the kids here in the county. And when you do that, that improves things for their entire generation. And the reason we make these decisions is because we're behind in building schools, which is why it's so desperately needed.